Thank you very much for coming all the way down over here to see me.
Oh, my pleasure.
Okay. Actually, I'd like to get some good advice on my teaching, my way of teaching English, and it'd be great if you can give some good comments on language learning. I mean, learning English for English learners
Okay.
here in Korea.
Okay.
And,
Thank you.
okay, help yourself, sir. Okay, before we begin, could you talk a little bit about yourself and
Sure.
introduce yourself?
Why not?
Okay.
As you know, my name's Michael
Alright.
Downey. I'm American, and I'm from Seattle, Washington. I came to Korea 15 years ago, and during that time, I've been teaching English, of course. And I've taught kindergarten, elementary school, middle school, high school, university, and lots of adults. So I've had a lot of experience in actually teaching English.
Okay, how did you feel when you teach English to Korean?
Well, I like to teach, but sometimes it's a little bit difficult because Korean students study a lot of Korean or study a lot of English,
Yeah.
but when it comes to actually speaking English, they have a lot of difficulty. So I think that's probably the major problem with teaching people to speak.
What about the English education here in Korea? Can you give me some comments on English education in Korean?
Well, I think it's great, but they, as you know, they spend a lot of time memorizing vocabulary words and also grammar for TOEIC or standardized tests. But this doesn't really help them to speak English. So there's got to be some way for students to actually speak English.
Yeah, right. So, actually, as for me, I majored in English education.
You did.
And I studied a lot for a long time, but I couldn't speak English as much as I want.
Very
Yeah,
common.
yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when having conversations with native speakers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I freeze.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So actually, I wanted to use all the words I remembered, I memorized
Yes.
right away on the spot, but I couldn't.
Mm.
Yeah. So I searched for and I looked for the most convenient and the easiest way to pick up English.
Uh-huh.
So I
Okay.
came up with some kind of methods.
Methods?
Methods.
Mhm.
And then wrote this book. Yeah.
Oh.
I heard you
I've
read
s-
this book.
I've seen your book.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I looked through it a couple of times and found it very interesting.
Okay. So here are the two methods I made.
Okay.
The first one is word relay talking methods.
Word relay.
Yeah, word
talking
relay
methods.
talking method.
Okay.
Like, let's say A is a native speaker and
Okay.
B is a English learner.
Okay.
And when A says, "Do you like it?" and B says, "Do I like it?" Also, or when A says, "I like it," and B says, "Do you like it?" and keep, talking and talking,
Continuing.
continue
Okay.
to have a conversation.
I understand. So it's kind of like if I say to you, I'm hungry.
Are you hungry? And I like this.
Do you like that?
Yeah.
Is it like that?
Yeah.
Okay, I
Yeah,
understand.
yeah. This way.
Okay.
So, and the second method is I named like this, chunk-based making sentences methods.
Chunk?
Yeah, chunk.
Chunk-based.
Chunk
Okay.
based, like a group of words, connected together
Yes.
in one meaning.
Okay.
Like I teach English. When I teach English, I try to mention the least grammatical explanations as I can.
Okay.
Like I tell them when the verbs like study, eat, wear, these things like that. When the
okay.
verbs meet to
To.
equals like this.
T-O.
Yeah, to.
Okay, so to eat.
To eat, to study, to wear, to drink,
Okay.
and then I tell them to add the the subjects and verbs right in front of the to phrase.
Okay.
I want to study.
I want to study.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chunk based.
I got it.
I want to study.
Chunk
I want.
and chunk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chunk and chunk.
I got it.
I want. And then switch the verbs.
Wow,
I
that's really
yeah.
interesting.
I need to study. I plan to eat.
Okay.
I try to wear.
Yes.
Things like that.
Wow.
And in this way, learners can make sentences on their own, and then they get to know how to create their own sentences.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Without any complicated grammatical explanations or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think that's important
Yeah. Right.
for students to be able to actually create language.
Yeah. Right.
Wow.
So,
I think those are two good methods.
yeah. Okay. Thank you for all your comments and advice on my methods, and that have been a great help.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And
I'm happy to hear that.
yeah. Okay. From now on, I think I can teach English with more confidence. Okay. Well,
Okay.
it was very nice talking to you today.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, as I said, it's my pleasure. Always happy to meet with another teacher.
Okay.
And also, I think now that I understand your two methods better, then I'll go back to the book again, and I have a lot to learn from that too.
Wow. Okay. Thank you.